That's a summary of my dating history. So I'm really good at it. Hi everybody, happy Galentine's Day. Did anybody come with their Galentine? You can clap that up.
Yeah!
Alright. A couple people. It's nice to see friendship in the wild. Would anybody consider themselves to be like a girl's girl?
Woo! Yeah!
Right? Yeah. We gotta look out for our girls. I try being a girl's girl, but my friends make it really hard. make it really hard to support them. My friend told me recently that she started seeing someone, and I was so excited for her, but also I was nosy, so I had to cry. And I want to know what that wallet looking like, what that wallet do. So I asked what he does for a living, and she lets me know that he's a substitute custodian. I did not know that they had a B team. I'm glad they do. Thank you for your service. I did not know that was a choice. It's a part-time job. So I was like, oh, what does he like to do outside of that? And she was like, well, his van gets internet, so he loves to do PlayStation. Yeah, she's not dating him for his health insurance, she's dating him for his car insurance. That's, teach their own. One place I wish I could be a little bit more of a girl's girl is in the public restroom. Yeah. You know when you walk in and you can sense that you walked in on something? You've disturbed the peace for someone. And now she's like all self-conscious and she's like stopped all manufacturing. Just like hoping that you'd pee really quickly or die. What if you burst into flames? And like you are upset too and you hate being there too, but like you need to be there because like your stomach's also upset because like everybody has IBS now and I don't know what's in the water and I don't know why we're all sick, but you need the bathroom too. I just wish that I'd stop making women feel uncomfortable. Men, right? Don't we wish that? Do we all promise to stop making women uncomfortable? No, but I hate that feeling, and I wish that I could enter a public bathroom, sense that I'd disrupt the force, and then call out something like, I'm an ally! Whatever you need to do in here, sister, I support you. I will join in your chorus soon enough. And that's what I wish I could do, but I feel like that would make a lot of women very uncomfortable. They don't really like it when you talk to them while they're shitting. I was at a Wegmans not too long ago. Do we love Wegmans? Right?
Cheese department.
The cheese department? Specifically?
Yeah.
Do you want to know why I love the cheese department?
Yeah.
Crop dust it, baby. No one can smell a thing over that cheese. Incredible. So shout out Wegmans Cheese Department in particular. But I love Wegmans because they are the cleanest grocery store bathroom. The cleanest. And I really, it hit me, I had to go. And I walk in, there's one other person in there, and I was being very polite to her because she had taken the accessible stall, and I did not throw a tantrum. I love the accessible stall. Because sometimes you gotta hold on to the bars, like that. And then it really hits you. Whoa. But I was nice and polite, so I ended up in the stall next to her, and I was really shy. And I was having trouble going, and I think she could sense this and wanted to make me feel comfortable. So Lorraine started talking to me over the stall. And we were chit-chatting for a while. She was very, inquisitive about me. I felt like I was on Letterman again. And she was so chatty, that's how I know her name's Lorraine. Got to hear a lot about her too. And after a while, it started to work. I felt more comfortable. And I was like, you know what? We're all friends here. Let it rip in front of Lorraine. So, what's she gonna do? Hopefully also shit so we can leave. So I let her rip. I go, I feel much better. And then my friend Lorraine calls over the stall to me. And she goes, Aliya, did you just come? What? I was like, I had to have heard this lady wrong, right? So I asked her to repeat herself. She's like, did you just come? And I was like, did she think I took a shit that good? Are the acoustics that brilliant? So I asked her, like, hey Lorraine, I really want to help answer this question for you. What are you asking me? And she was like, well, I wanted to know if you'd like just arrived to Wegmans. Because the last time I was here, I was in the bathroom so long it had started raining outside. So I wanted to know if you knew if it was raining outside or not. And I was like, Lorraine, outside doesn't exist anymore. We've been in here too long. But I can tell you, it is raining in here because that shit was that good. Like, I did. Thank you, Lorraine, I did come. You guys are troopers, I'm so glad you enjoyed that with me. Any gay people in the house tonight? I'm not going to put you on a list or anything, I'm just asking. All right, I'm going to assume you're all homophobic. So. I feel really lucky I grew up with really progressive parents. They always use gender-neutral terms for me whenever talking about like who I might end up with someday, which I really appreciated as somebody who cannot make up her mind about anything. So I used to have all the options. They'd always say things like, Aliya, we don't care who you end up with, as long as they have a lot of money. We're so cool with it. Aliya, we don't care who you marry someday, as long as their family has a lot of generational wealth, because we're not paying for that gay-ass wedding. We're not doing it. I'm a bisexual female stand-up comedian, so I do have a boyfriend. I'm very brave, thank you. And I really thought that I loved him. I did, but I got proven wrong the other day at Wawa, of all places. Do we love Wawa? Second cleanest bathroom. It's pretty clean, but like I wouldn't like, if I dropped my Hoagie Fest hoagie on the floor, I wouldn't eat it. If I drop a Wegmans sub, it's, 50-50. Depending on whether or not I washed my hands. But I was at the Wawa, and the self-checkouts were broken because nobody wants to work anymore, and we're all waiting in a long-ass line, and I guess the couple in front of me got really impatient. They were a young couple, puppy love, and the guy, he was really, really tall, and the girl, she was so little, she was so cute, and he took their king-size Snickers bar, and he started like unwrapping it real sleddily. And then he took a big bite because he's a big man, and then he did it down a little bit more, and then he fed it to her because she's so small. She can't do that herself. She needed him to feed her. And then they just kept going back and forth like that. And it was gross. But I did take a moment to be like, well, thank God they're eating it that way and not trying to Lady and the Tramp it. Because while that is my preferred method of doggy style, I don't really want to see it happen in front of me. At the Wawa. And I don't know what their plan fully was. Are you gonna finish your pornography and then hand the cashier the wrapper like a limp banana peel? Not your problem. Can you throw that out for me, Toots? What is the plan? And at that point, just steal it. If you can't wait in the line, spare us all the trouble. Eat it in the parking lot. I don't think they have cameras out there. At least they didn't when I scratched that guy's car. And I am so grateful. I'm ready for that. I couldn't fathom that all of us let it happen to us. That was the thing I couldn't believe the most out of the whole situation. It was everyone in the Wawa saw it happen with their eyeballs, and they're yeah, it happens. No one said anything. And part of why I'm so baffled by that is because if I were the one doing that, no one would let it go. I gotta let something go. I gotta make you guys aware of something. Fins. You have no problem coming up to a spats and saying shit. You had no problem doing it. You guys are very, very loud. Like, I bet you I couldn't even think the words king-size Snickers bar. Like, I had to be like, oh, chocolatey nougaty treat that I can't touch. The things who could read my mind were like, we'll allow it. Like, can't let it happen. You things, you come up to me and say things. For instance, the other day, I was walking down the street and a lady offered me weight loss advice. I know. Except she called it methamphetamine. Looks like candy. Tastes like crime. I did taste it. I turned my tongue blue, and so that's how you know it's good. I couldn't help it though. She was a really good salesperson. She was like, oh, Leah, you're gonna love it. It's gonna make like all the weight just like fall right out, like mostly from your teeth, but like it'll fall right out. She knows I have really heavy teeth. So. I got catcalled on the street the other day. Give it up if you've been catcalled before. Couple people. Now give it up if you've been the one to catcall. Jail, jail, jail. It's nice when the trash takes itself out. It's nice. Maybe you guys can help me after the show explain the concept to me. I don't get catcalling. Like, I do comedy shows fairly often, and one thing that happens a lot of them is people like, are we a couple here? Or for instance, let me practice. Hey, are you guys a couple? Are you here together? Wow, that's awesome. And then they say something like, how long have you guys been together, for example? Like, so like, how long have you guys been together? 10 years? Give it up for 10 years! For 10 years. And then they do this thing because they cannot let you have their moment. Like, they do this thing where they're like, so we got 10 years. Can anybody beat 10 years? Can anybody beat 10 years? Is anybody married longer than 10 years? And then they go around the room until somebody's been married for like 89 years, right? And then when they have the champion, they say something misogynistic and they're like, with her? That's the whole thing. But then they ask, well, how did you guys meet? So I've heard a lot of these stories, and I've never ever in my whole life heard one go like this. Well, I was walking down the street, and I stopped on the corner, and I pressed the button, and I waited for the walking man, because I'm responsible. And then a car pulled up next to me, and I heard the sexiest window roll. I'm cranking it because they were married a long time. I didn't have one of these. And then all of a sudden, I heard the deepest, sexiest voice go, "Badass! Woo!" And we've been together ever since. That's no one's love story. Unless it's yours and I just stole it. No? We're good. That's no one's love story. So don't get it. Like, what are you thinking? Like, what's the plan B? What happens now? Like, where are we going with this? For instance, when I got catcalled, he whistled at me. And I looked, which I'll admit, my bad, shouldn't look. Never look at you. Never look at the men when they whistle. I don't get the point of that. Like, I'm not a dog, I'm just a bitch. Like, this is ending well for you right now, sir. But he whistled and I looked, because as we established at the top, I love attention. And when we made direct eye contact, that's when he felt comfortable to look at me, a grown woman, in my face and say, damn, girl, you look like you could eat a lot of cornbread. What gave it away? I wasn't even wearing my I Heart Cornbread shirt that day. So it was crazy. That this guy knew I could eat a lot of cornbread. You got the right girl. I told this to like all my friends and family because I am a blabbermouth, and that's the sole purpose why I'm here telling you. And they didn't really have anything like helpful to say, but all of them did remind me. They're like, oh, Leah, don't worry about it. He meant it as a compliment. Meant it as a compliment. Not once did I take that shit as an insult. You're telling me that he looked at everyone on the street that day, and I looked like I could eat the most pork rib? I'm wearing that like a badge of fucking honor, dude! Come on! And besides, I don't know about you guys, but every 4th of July, I gather around my television, just me, myself, and I cheer on one Mr. Joey Chestnut while he eats 1,012,000 hot dogs, right? Why wouldn't my friends and family give me the same energy in this hypothetical cornbread scenario? They're bad friends! But not you guys. You guys have been so amazing. Thank you so much